Hello and welcome to Tuesday's programme.
Coming up tonight between now and 6:30.
Good evening. The government has today confirmed the rights of EU nationals living here will be guaranteed if there is a Brexit deal, but hasn't said what will happen in the event of no deal.
Ministers say 80% of the Brexit deal has now been agreed, but that's little comfort to the 3.5 million EU citizens living here in the UK.
That includes the 45,000 Polish nationals currently living and working here in the southwest. Our reporter Nick Smith is at a Polish shop in Exeter this evening. And Nick, understandably, real concerns amongst the community there.
Well, for more on this, let's cross to our political correspondent David Wood, who's at Westminster for us. David, so the government's released its plan for how we leave the EU, but that, of course, relies on a deal actually being struck. What's been said?
Carly, this is
the Brexit Secretary there, Dominic Raab, and earlier this is what he had to say.
Brexit Secretary Dominic Raab there. Let's turn to other news in the region now, and a man has died following a crash between two tractors in East Devon. The collision...
Meanwhile, CCTV footage has been released showing a car crashing into 5 other parked vehicles in Cornwall.
Next on this evening's programme, a grieving mother from Cornwall who has fought tirelessly to raise awareness of the symptoms of sepsis following the death of her young son achieved another milestone today.
Melissa Mead from Penryn was the guest of honour as South Western Ambulance Service revealed a series of messages that will be carried on the side of their ambulances. David Woodland reports. And you're watching ITV News here in the West Country. Still to come on the programme before 6:30.
And after us, the ITV News continues with the national and the international stories at 6:30. Here's Mary Nightingale with the details.
But next tonight, calls for a fairer pricing policy for single parents who want to take their children on holiday abroad. Research shows many lone mums and dads travelling with children are faced with steep discrepancies in costs compared with two-parent families.
One charity says many firms aren't representing modern Britain and want a shake-up of the system. And interesting stuff in that report. Tomorrow, Matt Price is going to look at how the value of the pound against the euro is affecting the cost of our holidays.
Well, it's not only the cost of jetting off we're having to worry about. The prolonged dry spell might also be about to affect our food prices.
Yes, high temperatures and a lack of rain means wheat on many farms is ready to harvest early, with predictions that crop yields could be down, and that could make things like bread more expensive, as Kevin Ashford now reports. Now, it is 40 years since Wimbleball Reservoir on Exmoor started providing water to households here in the southwest.
Well, before it was built,
the name Wimbleball, don't we? Charlie's joined us for the forecast now. Charlie, you were there yesterday. I would have liked to have jumped in there yesterday. And it's hot at night. This is the thing I can't get over.
It is. It's a gorgeous place. I would have loved to have jumped in.
I'm not sure about that, slapping cold water on your wrists. Any top tips for staying cool at night then, Charlie?
Well, actually, another good one is a lukewarm shower before bed. Not ice cold, because that way in the right area. It's got to draw in cold air, so if you take cold air from an open window, that's a great thing as well. Earlier today, our cameras were in Dartmoor, as it happens.
Charlie, thank you very much. Now, just before we go, here's a reminder of the main headlines in the West Country this evening. The government...
And it is goodbye from all of us on this evening's programme. I'll be back with the late news at 10:30.
But now I'll hand you to Mary Nightingale as the ITV News continues. Have a lovely evening. We'll see you tomorrow at 6.
Bye-bye.